everybody, gang. It's the one that everybody, everybody, one that everybody, gang, gang. It's the one that everybody, everybody,
Oh, hello everyone to my stream. Sorry I'm late. I can put in a bed together for the in-laws. They asked me last minute. Tell me about it. And now they wanted, because not only do I need to put the bed together for them, I had to wire a TV and a sound system because it's all built into the bed. And it's an Ottoman bed as well, so the bed fucking lifts up so you can get underneath it. So yeah, that was fun. Hello everyone from YouTube, Kick and Twitch. We'll do our joint things in a second. Let me get my shit together. Alright, there I was saying something went wrong, try again. Fuck off. Go ahead. Yeah. You have spares left over. Alright, I'm trying to send you a knock, but it's not working. Oh, did you now? That's probably why it would be under. There it is. Don't worry, everyone. I will be building in a sec. Thank you, Resin, for actually being here. I just gotta kick some bots again. Everyone's got a life. Right, that's that sorted. I've accepted that. I should now be sharing chats. Oh, you reported as well, Reza. Thanks. I did click a button. I said join chat. There you are. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking Twitch, why'd you make it so convoluted? The system beforehand was so much easier. Hand over commission, I did. Commission for what, Palm? What am I doing? Oh, shit. Yeah. So, we have built the Neons, well, most of the Neo Zeong. The next part to build is the Sinanju. That goes in the Neo Zeong. Nice, because if I get this done in this stream, thank you for the war, Resin. Thank you very much. So let's get some music on the go as well while I'm here. It's like me building model planes. Right. Music's on point. Good. Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. How, who, hada, hida, hida, hada, hida, hada, hida. Allow. Let's allow that one. Ooh. Just know YouTube watchers for me streaming here, and there is amazing. Well, your avatar. It's an orc resin. You should know this by now. And yeah. You know, it's so much easier to ban people on Kick than it is Twitch. Alright, let's lower music for myself. There we go. Oh, hopefully I'm not dual streaming again like I did last week, which, to be fair, saved my ass last week because I accidentally dual streamed to YouTube. So I am here. I've also got the Shining Gundam on my desk right now because I've got a panel line it. The RG Shining Gundam. Review for that coming soon. It's going to be a lazy review though because I'm lazy. But where am I? Here. So yeah, so special thing for people watching my stream, I have a separate camera just for the Neo Zeong. It is pointed at the Neo Zeong right now. It's lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, you will do. Because I've just had a mare with Parcel Force about my Dendromium. So I've paid for customs on Thursday. The money went out my bank account on Friday. But for some reason, they don't register it as customs have been paid, so they haven't tried to deliver it yet. So I'm going to have to call them tomorrow now, going, right, you're winding me in now. Either get this sorted or I'm coming down there with a big old boot up your ass. D. Honey caps. Oh, so Sinanju shouldn't take too long. Also, I got a box to open that arrived today. So that'll be fun. Alright, yeah. Oh, yes, the Saturnine. Oh, yes. I do like that Land Raider. I sold mine, unfortunately, because I just wanted for money at the time. Because I got the second edition box set that came with for that Land Raider. Again, I used the Dreadnought from it. Yeah. Yeah, I kept the Dreadnought from that box set, and I turned that into a Orky thing. I did. It sat right here on my desk. It's massive. This is how big Gazgold should be. Yeah, I'll be painting this soon on stream. So I think I'll paint that next instead of building a Gundam. I still want another conversion to make it. Yes. It's gonna be a while before I get my streams in proper order again. Get everyone used to me streaming on Mondays, because that's what's... It's like, oh, we need help with doing this, and because they're both in their 60s, I'm like, well, I'll best do it. And it wasn't a light bed, because the TV rises up out of the end of the bed with an electrical motor. That's fucking heavy. Yeah. He goes, I'm lazy. It's like, yeah, I guess you are. Oh yeah, because you know some people don't scam me via your promo, do they? Yeah. To be fair, I haven't really promoted mine today, which I should do. I'll do that in a sec. All right. Let me see. Let me do some promos because I forgot to do my promos because I was so busy building a fucking bed. Building the bed for two. I just suffocate. Where is my YouTube? Yeah, it's all like I pressed live, so I've been on a startup screen for the past half hour. So luckily I have a startup screen that's set up for half an hour. Send. Right. Yeah, that's why you got so many spares. Yeah. I think, and then just need to do Twitch promo, and I am done. Oh, Twitch X. Obviously. Okay, yes, raids. Right. I'm good there. That's all good. How's the image this side? It is shit. It'll do. Ugh. I recognize the name. That's why I'm here. Hello. Neo Zeong. There we go. That's up there. Well, it was really good. I have to paint mine at some point. Yeah, but I think it's better the way it is. It's been there for a while. Does she want to see you, though? I've just realised the downfall of this kit. The downfall of the Sinanju, HG Shinanju. The fucking stickers. All the gold stickers. Yeah, I'm gonna paint it. Fucking sodding thing.
Good. Yeah. Bailiffs break his balls. Anyway, everyone. Let us give...
Hey, Nick. Yeah, my birthday was all right.
Yep, just gonna give Princess a almond. Mac, tell us about your birthday, honey.
I got
Please do.
cheese and sweets.
I'm gonna send you a gift at the end of the month. Don't you worry.
And then I spent all day building the RG Shining Gundam.
Oh yes. Right, I'm just gonna go invisible for a moment. Let's get Princess
Thank
her
you, Bread
almond
Bun.
so you can all meet her.
Also, while these feeding the monster, don't forget, if you want to build your own Gunpla or you want to get some cheap Gunpla yourself, you can also go to Gunpla UK, where you can either use V's code of either Gunpla Fluffy 10% or my code Omechanicum 10% to get 10% off your order. Or, I think still going on for August only until the end of August, if you use Summer 25, you get 15% off. And at the moment, there are pre-orders up on Gunpla UK for the RG Shining Gundam, which is meant to come out at the end of the month.
But you can't use the summer code on those pre-orders, but you can use our codes on pre-orders.
Yes.
So you can't use 15% unless the item is in stock, but our codes are available all year round, and they do work on pre-orders. And yes, Princess is very much the cutest little baby. Look at her. Look at her. Who would have thought that this little gremlin here could end the world just by thinking it?
I say if she had 2 brain cells, we'd be in danger.
Oh, we should be grateful she's got 1.
That's why you should never, if you get 2 chinchillas, you're buggered.
Let's give the baby some love. Yeah? Yeah, Princess?
That's not D, that's E. That's D.
And that is the fluffy little gremlin that she be.
Oh no.
Right, and you do get to see Princess every break time. Because Mex mentioned Gunpla UK, yep,
Thank you,
we
mate.
do have a sponsor. Very proud to be part of them. And including with that sponsorship, because I've got my debut stream, I usually do a giveaway every month. And it's usually a P-bandai master grade or something of equal value. But this month, because of the debut, I'm actually giving away a perfect grade Exia, which is here. There we go. There's the details. If you'd like to be part of it, we have free tickets for channel points, but we do also have purchasable tickets. By even dropping a Prime sub, we'll get you a ticket for the giveaway. If you want to check the social link, that is indeed my social. And yeah, I'm not going to advertise my adult social here, but I will say that it's under the name Starwind AD. Have fun.
And don't forget our Discord.
Oh god, I thought you were about to say you had an AD then.
No.
God, Orc AD, let's go.
People fucking wish.
Hello, Shizu. And yes, thank you so much for the raid. Please get your aftercare. I will come by your stream in the future, I promise. And I am really appreciative that you've considered me to raid today. So very kind. Thank you.
Nick saying that for PG would be theirs.
You know what? It could be. It could be anyone's. I use a wheel of names. I don't pull a name out of a hat. It's all RNG.
I will be doing a giveaway once my YouTube channel hits 1,000 followers.
Yes, because we're trying to get Mech up there on YouTube, like pushed up. If you want to see my video content, as in the
Shorts.
because I make special videos of the final builds, they all go to Mechanicum's channel as shorts.
I had to.
And he does some really good things.
I had to edit for the last one because the music got flagged.
The music always gets flagged.
Not
It doesn't matter
always.
what I freaking use.
Sometimes they go under the shorts thing, but this time, yeah, it got flagged. Like, oh, I'll put my own music on it then.
Weird. That's so weird.
It is, yeah.
You edit them however you need. To be honest, I'm half tempted to pay you to throw you the videos, because you know the one you did for the RX-78 with the multi-angles?
Oh, yeah.
That was a lovely video.
Yeah, but it just popped up with
But
a different...
I'll stay in my lane. I'll stay in my lane.
Right.
You're all adorable, and if you've got any questions about me, or for the channel, or for anything involved, I am a fully... Well, basically, I like to say I'm fully comprehensive to making sure the chat is service. That's
She's
what
like
makes
a
me
library,
streamer.
full of books, always ready to open and free to take.
I'm not sure how to take that last part. Right, let's see about adding the tracks to the kit then, because these are funky.
Yeah, Nick, I still haven't got those sorted. I'll be in and out for a bit, Mech. Need to edit a few posts. Yeah, you do that, Nick. I don't mind. I don't mind lurkers in my chat at all from anywhere.
Lurkers are still valid.
Yes. Thank you for follow, Palm, about 16 minutes ago. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything. It's going to take me a while to get back into streaming again, because my desk is this way, and then my stream's there, and then my stream with Theon's there. So I'm looking like in 90 degrees. That's how I'm looking.
I see what you mean by the loose tracks.
Yeah.
So basically, you can probably I'd say you can take 2 of the treads away for a tight fit, if you want a tight fit.
Yeah.
Or you can take 1 away from each if you want it to just be a little bit loose fit.
To be fair, you want it to be a little bit loose.
Yeah, because if you don't know this, even though tank treads look tight on a tank, they are actually loose.
It's only looking tight when they're moving. When they got that tension.
Exactly, because they're expanding as well in tension.
Yeah.
Which is a funny thing, really, because people think when tanks are parked up, they're like, wait, why do the treads look like they're falling off? It's kind of like if you think about an SR-71 Blackbird. Because it's going at speed, the panels on the plane will expand and shrink again when it's standing still.
Yeah, so when it's up there, they're going at supersonic speeds for heat going over the panels, expand them. That's why when it's on the floor and the panels are shrunk, it leaks like nobody's business.
All over the floor.
Yeah, all over the floor.
And with tanks, obviously, it's weight distribution that makes the treads look a bit funky.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna try 2 treads. It's just getting the final joint to link up. That's all it is. Come on. Oh, it's gonna keep snapping now, isn't it? Yeah.
Oops.
You want it loose, but you don't want it too loose. That's the trouble.
You don't want it to spin loose.
Look, Despina is only loose when I'm done with her.
Do you know
It's good to see you, Kel. Hello, honey. Jotun, good to see you too. Hello, Zero Musa. Long time no see, darling. Hope you've been well.
Aye.
Okay, these treads are going to be nightmare fuel now. This is the awkward part, isn't it? When you've got to, you know, IRL, we get a sledgehammer to fucking put treads on. We get a sledgehammer.
Yeah. Do you knock those pins out somehow?
Gotta knock them in too, Jesus. Come on, you can't. You need to stop being a little bitch. Attach on.
So if I finish this early, this kit, I do have a plethora of other things I can do. I can either panel line for the Shining Gundam, because that does need doing. I could start painting my Orc. I could build another model. Either Warhammer or Gunpla, like a kit bash.
What am I doing tonight, B? I'm doing well. I'm glad you're doing well as well, Zero, darling. I'm just trying to get this gun tank finished. Come on, you little freaking gremlin. I'm trying to do it so the tank treads can stay on tight, so it looks like it's moving.
Yeah.
Because I want it to do the cute victory pose thing, but it's being a real Nancy Nelly about it.
Because I saw someone else's gun tank the other day. I'm like, now makes me want to paint mine. Because there's quite a lot of detail in that gun tank.
There is. There is. I've got it there. Nope. Come on.
Why, thank
Nearly
you,
had you.
Jolton. I have been playing with the idea of doing story time.
Oh my.
Because there's been a few people, a little bit of roughness, thank you. There are a few people who have been, who have said to me that they would enjoy me reading them a bedtime story, including one of my ex's mothers. So it's made me think: do I do like long content about books and stuff like that? Just reading the book, maybe a Warhammer book or something like that. That's our favorite orc. Like gravel covered in dark chocolate.
Crying out loud. These treads are going to be the end of me. I want to fit them tight, but they are not cooperating.
Oh, come off it, Nick. And he's too busy concentrating on a bloody tank that she hasn't noticed the chat.
I'm looking up at the chat in a moment because these tank treads are actually annoying me.
Shadowberg spots on the SR-71 that people are not allowed to step on because the skin is thin. Just a quarter of a person weight can distort the surface that will affect the aerodynamics of a black belt. There are a lot of parts like that on a lot of aircraft. Giggity. Giggity.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of parts on a lot of aircraft you can't bloody step on. Trust me.
And yes, my Orky co-host is one of my best friends. He's always a sweetheart. That's why, without fail, I will always give him support and care because he's always been there for me. We've even been to a con together and everything.
Yep. Be a while though before I go to a con. It's not safe at the moment.
Cons aren't safe at the minute?
No, cities aren't safe at the minute. Cons are fine. Cities aren't. The issue is most cons are in cities. So I'm like, no. And that reminds me, we won't be able to make for Manchester Hyper Japan now.
Oh?
No, B's got to have
I don't even know if Stephen's still going because he doesn't tell me anything to do with that. But then again, I'm seeing him at the end of the month. I'm like, are we going to Hyper Japan or what?
Yeah, because V's going to have an op soon, a full hysterectomy. So,
yeah.
They said it should be happening in the next month or so. So she won't be able to go anywhere. I know it's in November, but
it's okay, Wolf. Mechanicum's an ex-Navy pilot, not pilot, engineer pilot. Plane engineer, Christ. He wanted to call you a pilot, but I know you went for engineering of the aircraft. It's like me, everyone thinks they call me a tanker. I'm like, no, I'm a treadhead.
Yeah. I was an avionics engineer.
There you go.
I dealt with radar systems, internal electronics, and weapon systems. Because in the Navy, you don't have a separate trade for that. It's all underneath the electrics. Engine seer. Exactly, Jolton.
Okay, these tank treads, can you just please clip into place?
It does make me sad these days, though, that the military on a all-time low for recruitment.
Can you blame them, though?
Yeah, I know that you don't get as many benefits as you used to anymore.
You don't take taken care of like you used to anymore.
No, you don't even get a quarter anymore if you've got a family.
You know what? It is break time for me, darlings. And honestly, these treads are so fickly. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do them offline because they're gonna keep cracking. I'm ignoring chat because I'm trying to literally get them to wiggle into place, and it makes me feel bad.
Oh well.
So I'll literally just finish that offline, and you'll get the video of it anyway. You'll see the video. This week there will be 2 videos released. There will be the Dev Cypher Rosette, and this
Nice.
Gun Tanks video will be done as well.
And I'll be putting them on my YouTube.
Hell yeah!
Well,
They'll
I'll
be
go
on the
for a break
Discord,
as
Twitch, and
well.
everything.
Just get a drink or something.
But
I need
yes,
it.
we'll be back in a few minutes. Myself, Meg, you're coming with me. We can grab a cup of tea.
Yep.
You're all wonderful. Please, everyone, chill out, relax, enjoy the princess's company. If you don't have a sub, I do run the 3-minute ads once an hour, and it stops them being a pain any other time.
That's
We're
why we have
back
these
after
breaks.
these messages. Exactly. Exactly. Me and who is just a poor saw gunner. I know, Kel. Someone's gonna hold the saw though. Someone has.
Or for rounds. At least you went for ammo, bitch, for it.
Oh god, V, is it next week that you're building the Corvus Black Star? I swear, I'm gonna punch some of you in the dick. I really am. I'm literally about to build the Corvus Black Star after this break, you numpty. Oh. Heavens have mercy on me, I swear.
Right, we'll
I
see you
swear.
after the break.
This is why 15-foot shark girls end up sitting on some of you and crushing your faces. Anyway, see you after the break, lovelies. Ada, ada, woo, I will. Back in a few. Love you. Mwah.
Two of a drink. mic back on.
Thank you very much. How you doing, Korg, honey? Ah, you lovely devils, all of you. And yes, I'm sorry for... I'm not even going to apologize for Mech because he's an orc and you should know what to expect.
I was choking on my Dr. Pepper. That's why I
heard the
wouldn't
verb
see
as
it.
well. So delightful because I can still hear it.
I can't help that.
Right, there's one thing I can try that I forgot to try on the tank. Because I forgot you can adjust the tracks, yeah.
I need to make 2 of those. Oh, do what they'd want. Yep. It's Tuesday. I'm awake. All right, cool.
Korg, thank you very much for donating. That's so sweet.
Thank you for follow, Keyblade.
Korg contributed 25 Australian dollars. I'm only mentioning Australian because there's an A in it. Don't want anyone confused.
Didgeridoos.
Thank you very much for that, Korg. Hell yeah, we got the didgeridoos. Let me put you some more tickets down, darling. It's only fair for the giveaway. So for those that don't know, I can mention it because there's a reason. If you every $5 or £5, basically numeracies of 5, you spend on the throne, for example, you get a giveaway ticket. And thank you very much, Korg, for that. That ball is nearly bought, I think. Let me just have a quick look.
The what?
I got, you know, the mechanical clear ball.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting very close to finished.
Yeah, I've got the car sitting in one of my rooms.
It's the Gundam-based clear version.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 62%. Thank you very much, Korg, for contributing, honey. Very much appreciated. Yes, that ball, we're planning to paint the interior of it because I got some Ray Studio pens. You know, the realistic metallics?
Yeah, I got some of them.
I'm planning to try and do the entire inside of the ball with a paint job, just with the pens.
Yeah.
That's the plan. I'm hoping to. And it's going to be an experience. It really is.
Definitely.
Right, let's get back to building, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to have one more try with the tank. If it doesn't work, or if it keeps being an annoying little shit, then I'm going straight over to the Corvus, because the Corvus is the next thing on the menu. And I don't like ignoring my chat at all. I will never, ever ignore my chat. I always catch up. I always check in. Yes, Zero Orcs do what they want. How dare I torture you, Kel? Kel, I love torturing you.
I think because I was talking about me eating chocolate cake on the break.
Where's my chocolate cake, you fuck?
Don't look at me, I didn't buy it. Bea brought it. It was the tiniest chocolate cake she ever brought.
Wow,
for my
Bea,
birthday.
how could you? Bea, I thought you loved me.
It's my birthday. Shush.
Korg, you are wonderful and generous. I don't know why you're so generous to me in particular, but you are a wonderful friend, darling, and I do owe you some collab streaming. I really do. You're such a sweetheart. Never change the way you are, okay? Mwah.
Talking about collabs, when do you want to do a paint stream? Stram.
Well, I've got the debut stream this weekend.
I guess
Then
that.
we've got Warhammer Weekender for this month. I've got some stuff to build for that. Near the end of next month is when we're going to sit down and paint some of it.
All right.
Because I want to sit and paint the Baneblade. I think that's going to be... Because it's the first thing I ever built, and it's still one of the best things I've ever built.
Mm.
I think the Baneblade deserves to be painted first.
Hope you got a big enough brush.
I've got many brushes.
You need a big one.
But that's the thing, though. The Baneblade's base color is black, and it's been colored that, so I won't need to color the entire tank.
No, but you
I've
still
got to
gonna need a
do
big
all the
brush.
details on it.
You still will need a big brush. Trust me.
A big brush? A big
Yeah,
brush?
you need something about this size.
Well, you... Oh, I'm going to need... Bloody hell, that is a big brush.
I told you. Because the best thing to do with
Well,
the Bane
I'll
blade...
I'll put a brush set on the. You show me a brush set you think I should get, whether it be army painter or something.
Yeah, get
and
army
I'll put it on
painter
the
one.
throne.
They're alright. Army painter brush sets are fine.
I mean, the ones I've got at the minute. Well, I'll show everyone. The ones that were gifted to me are these, the Winsor Newton Series 7s. Now, these are supposed to be the top of the line brushes. You know, apparently people touch themselves for these.
I've got one. I got
And
one.
We've got 4 in here.
Mine's a bit tatty now. I got the 000 for doing fine stuff.
But yeah, they are some fine paintbrushes. If I need to get some larger ones, I'll put them on the throne. They won't be expensive, I'm sure. I'll get some army painter ones.
Yeah, get some army painter ones. They're pretty good. That's an army. I got an army painter set. I've also got a cheap Chinese set, which are really good as well, because they're still using like proper boar hair.
Oh hell yeah!
But yeah, the best thing with
recalibrate, Chad. It'll be a moment.
Best thing with Bane blades when you're painting them is dry brushing to get all those highlights and those details. So a big brush helps with that, and then washes too. But as you've gone with black as a base.
Oh, so don't forget as well, Korg. I know you want one of these. Mwah. Thank you, baby boy. Love your bald head, always do. Mwah. For those of you that don't know as well, please check out Korg. He is a fellow build streamer. He's Australian and he's fun. And we're hoping, hopefully with these collab streams I'm hoping to do with him, that one of them we can make the aerial dominator, which is the Osiris from Solomon. If you don't know what that is, it's a master grade size and detailed Kshatriya.
Yeah,
and I'm hoping we can actually cross over a stream with it. Mine is actually arriving this week. It's currently at the airport in the UK, and it should be sent my way. You know, hopefully I can show it on the debut stream. Hopefully I can. Why? Because you're an amazing person and builder. That's why I'm nice to you. I like genuine people. I like it when people say things like that to me instead of just like, you're sexy. You're really pretty. That means a lot to me, Korg. Thank you. Mwah. It's not the size that matters, it's the wave of motion. You keep saying that. You keep saying that, and it will be true.
Trust me, when you're painting a Bane blade, a tiny ass brush ain't gonna get you far.
You just want to see me playing with them balls?
Juggle. That's what you should do, get 3 of them and juggle them.
Oh my god, juggling balls. V, don't you mean the only Warhammer 40k orc that loves to build Gunpla? I mean, Mech is a really prolific builder. He'll build anything.
Yes, I will build anything. I have built.
Right.
Nearly
so
everything.
The little feature of the gun tank is that you've got a little pull down piece here, and it's because you can adjust where the tracks sit with this little mechanism here. So you can drop them, you can pull them up again. Now, I've tried moving this mechanism with my nail. I would not recommend it. Because it does not want to move unless you do that with it. So you're better off pushing it with the end of something. So
something small and thin.
Small and thin. I can think of a few VTuber personalities like that.
Yeah. So my Dendrobium should be here, hopefully. If not, I'm going to be throwing a fit at Parcel Force. But
if your Dendro has any issues, darling, give me a poke. If worse comes to worse and it gets, I don't know, return to sender or some stupidity,
if it
let
gets,
me know. I'll let you have mine.
If it gets returned,
you can buy mine if you get refunded, for example.
Yeah, if it gets returned to sender, I will not be happy, and Parcel Force will be getting a very disgruntled person at their door.
That's the thing with Parcel Force. They're usually good when they want to be. But when they want to be assholes, they'll be fucking assholes, trust me.
See, I had no issues getting the Neo Zeong here through them. In fact, I'll put that on screen right now for Neo Zeong.
God damn it. These treads are the end of me, I swear.
So there she is, Neo Zeong, in all her red glory.
I did have a chat with Lucian last week.
Mm-hmm.
He's been hellishly busy apparently and just swamped and dealing with stuff. So I've told him, well, you know, they're gifts, darling. They're not a demand item. You send them when you can, because he does have a Neo Zeong sat there for me, a red one. But he also has my cyberized PG Perfect Strike.
All right.
Now I'm going to be honest with you. With that cyberized, I want to build it, but I'm going to have to make a decision when I look at it, because that kit is worth more than an entire shelf from Gunpla UK. It's not a cheap piece of kit.
I can't say you don't have expensive tastes.
It's like I did look at because I've got the limited item Zaku, the MG, which is the half clear color version, and I've got the full armor from Thunderbolt to go with it. The problem is, though, again, that's a £300+ piece of kit.
Yeah.
Because they're just hard to get. But I'm not gonna. No, I said I was gonna build that one. The RG, the real grade Zazabi, the core plated version.
Yeah, which is really nice.
I know it's nice, but that's gonna be sold. Because I can't. I've already built the regular Zazabi. I've got the side F on display, and I can't justify building another real grade Zazabi because I built that side F quite recently.
All right.
So I can't justify building another real grade Zazabi again just because it's got a fancy paint job on it. And that fancy paint job, I mean, I can, off the top of my head, I can buy 5 to 6 P-bandai master grades for the cost of that one kit. Well, not 5 or 6. That's if I got them imported through mech. But,
yeah,
you know, in general purchases, I can get 4 or 5. Do that. So remove the tread again. Drop the tread.
Don't chip your pretty nails. That could not be good. You should be able to connect them and just push it over.
Well, we're literally getting the nails done again. The nails have lasted nearly a month.
Yeah.
But there's damage. You can see there's damage all over the place. They're getting done hopefully Friday morning because my nail tech's been hellishly busy IRL. But there you go. There's one set of tank treads on. I'm not touching them anymore. I don't want them to fall apart again. I'm really tempted to put some glue on these treads, but I'm not. I'm trying to resist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you take your time with that, Zero. There's no rush.
Right, let me catch up with chat. My Cassatria is on a boat. Take a bit to get here. Well, Korg, I will see what I feel like doing, because honestly, I'm actually excited to build that Cassatria. And I did get it direct from China, like yourself, but mine's coming direct to me. And that track just came off again. You know what? No, I wanna get on to actually building something.
You know, I've never had this much issue you're having with the tracks. I never had that.
I feel like I've got some loosey-goosey ones.
I remember building it on stream.
I remember watching you and your tracks went on pretty simple. And
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
So right now, I think because we're on the screen looking at the Neo Zeong, we haven't been looking at me building. We're just staring at the Neo Zeong right now. Just above its left shoulder, your right, you can see the MG gun tank, and then next to it for MG Torgis Flugel, and then the MGO, and then for what was it called? The concert version Zaku Warrior, and then for MG Narrative, and then below there you've got the MG V2, the MG New High New, and below the High New is a random EG with extra parts on it. What you can't see behind the Neo Zeong is the Saiku Zaku. And then on the right, you've got some more EGs, and just behind its left arm, there is the Chimera from Metaverse Build Fighters, or whatever it's called.
Something like that. I always forget the name of that thing.
As well as all the Harrows. Then on the bottom shelves that you can just see the top of, you've got the mega-sized unicorn, the mega-sized Saku 2 Char version, and the Ichiban Kuji mega-sized RX-78.
Right, I swear to Christ. Come on, we've got one set of tracks on. Please stay on. Stop falling apart.
Right, now we're done with shoulders.
I do apologize, Chad, as well, that I'm a bit sluggish with keeping up with you. They're so bloody stupidly fragile. It's ridiculous. Like I say, yours seem to go on a lot easier. I don't know what they've done.
No idea.
I've got some very fragile tracks here. Because I can pull them just fine. It's just attaching this one point is making them fall apart. Go right. Ah. Thank you for the sub. Jesus.
Hide for glowing one.
Thank you, Hyde, honey. Appreciate you. I give up.
Just give up.
I've literally just moved it an inch and the other tracks have just come off.
Yeah, just give up. Give up.
I'm doing this off stream. It's going to give me a headache otherwise. I'm going to get very violent towards this. If you don't see a video of the gun tank, you'll know why. It's because I finally lost my temper and smashed it. Oh, you annoying little devil.
Yeah, so some Tamiya glue on the tracks. Good work.
Like I say, I'm thinking of doing that. I might just lather the damn thing with some glue on the pinpoints and just say, screw it. Once it's set in place, it's set. You're going to keep your mouth shut? Yeah. Hello, Aliora. How are you, darling? Right. Did we already shout out Korg? I don't think I did. Nick, can I have a shout out for Korg, please?
Is Nick on yours or mine?
Well, even if he activates it, it'll fire off on both.
That's a good point. Fire off on both.
So, let's have some fun, because I want to build this. The Corvus Black Star.
I was going to buy one of those because I wanted the doors. The doors will fit a Rhino.
You could have asked me for a spare Rhino. I've got, like, some doors. I legitimately have some Rhino doors from the collector's edition set.
Yeah. No, it's just I wanted them doors because I wanted to make an Inquisitor Rhino.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Because sometimes, yes, I have a 3D printer. I own multiple 3D printers. But I find, personally, when I'm doing kit bashing with 40k, I prefer doing it with just Warhammer kits. Other kits like and Plasticard. Proper, handmade, built from scratch. Just the way I like to build.
Thank you very much for the shout out, Zero. Good to have you back. Can we also have a shout out for Aliora? Because she is very cool, very funky. She's actually more of a VR chat and game streamer, but she's interested in Gunpla too. Maybe we'll get her building one day.
Oh, what is that flying thing? Back to the war, back to the war, Gorka Morka.
Exactly.
Nick's now back. So Nick was away. We're going to have a Power Ranger convention soon, so I applied to be a volunteer. Oh, that is awesome, Nick. I wish we had Power
Good to see
Ranger.
the sandwich. Thank you to my darling wifey doing shout outs as well. I think I'm caught up. Right, yes. Thank you, Hyde, again for the sub. Mwah.
Yeah, I think the only actual conventions we have dedicated to stuff is like Star Wars and Doctor Who. We don't really have conventions like Power Rangers or anything like that. They're always stuck to a Comic Con or something.
So we get 2 runners and a base. And we do also get, obviously, the stand. I got one of these with my other flyer. I did actually finish the other flyer, and I did base paint it. Let me grab it. Hold on.
What was the other flyer?
The other flyer that I built was this little fellow.
Oh, yeah, him.
Adorable little gremlin it is. We do have a Valkyrie in the backlog, and I have got the 4th one on my throne. I always forget the name of the damn thing, though. It's not the Storm Wolves one. It's the other one. God, I forget the name.
Thunderhawk.
Well, you know they don't do Thunderhawks in plastic, I'm afraid.
No, not Thunderhawk. Storm Raven.
I believe that's what it is, yeah, because this one's not a Storm Raven. This is the other one.
Storm Raven's a chibi Thunderhawk.
Yeah, that's what I've got, yeah.
It works in both, Nick.
Storm Raven on there. There we go.
I was playing Ready or Not with a rifle cambered in the 7.62 and that's the reason I asked about the Corvette earlier. Oh, I see.
No problem, darling. It's okay. I'm always... If someone is distracted, I'm always just jesting about it, honeys. Never think I'm being serious or anything like that. Jeez. People have lives. People get pulled away. It happens.
Yeah, like I was late today. Because of someone's fucking bed.
So late today. Oh my god.
I know. Fucking my first stream in how long? And
right, let us make some Warhammer.
but I'm definitely going to do some special streams in the future. Not soon, but in the future. Of
Nick, what are you doing? She was just shouted out 2 minutes ago.
Because he's just test. He's doing it on my stream, which, you know, doesn't do... He was making sure it goes on both.
That's fine.
Even B.
No, I'm going to bully him.
No, do not bully people on my stream.
He hardly ever shows up anymore. He's getting bullied.
Wow!
Thank you for follow.
Because he gets his butt licked, and I'm not licking his butt.
Thank you for follow, Jaquan. I got to really raise those sound alerts a little.
And yeah, no problem, Fuzzy honey. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. I'll leave this little lovely up in here. I was gonna leave the arm clear, but I just ended up spraying the entire thing.
It was palm. It was. The only time I ever built one of those was because I wanted the cockpit for a kit bash while I was making my Orc Warhound, which is in one of the boxes down by my sofa because it needs rebuilding. The Squig Hound, it was called.
Squeaky Hound.
I can't remember.
Hello, Supersonic. How you doing? But yes, Mick, how are you doing overall, darling? I know you're a bit late, like you say, but hey, it happens.
Yeah, you know, getting old.
Yeah, crying to me about that's not going to help you, is it? Oh, I've got the wrong pair of God Hand nippers. I need the other pair. Whoops.
Yeah, no, it's been all right. You know, can't really complain.
And if you did, who would listen?
Exactly. I don't air my opinions out online for good reason.
Yeah, I aired an opinion out once, and some of my lady friends took it the wrong way because they thought it was on about them. And I was like, well, if you think it's about you, maybe you should be evaluating why you think it's about you.
Exactly.
No, it was a simple opinion I had, and I haven't made a big stink about it because I don't like to make a big stink about it. My problem was that a lot of my male streamer friends, like Mech here, like Korg, Togo, etc., they would happily want to do collab streams with me. my lady friend streamers would say they would, and yet they've not gotten off their ass and done it.
Lazy.
And I'm just like, well, I was stuck in a position of, are you being lazy or do you just not want a trans girl on your channel? Is that the problem? But then I would be seen as accusatory, and I don't want to start a flame war over genders. It's important to me, actually, that doesn't happen. But I'll fucking fight you because I'll bite you. Your boys love you more, that's why. Look, I'm not going to deny that it's kind of nice that the you lovely fellows like me a lot. It's very sweet. But I want to make sure that there's an equality going on. I don't want it to be like, oh, the trans girl spending the time around all the men because, you know, she's flaunting her ass to the men. It's like, no, I'm building Gunpla. Please focus on that.
To be fair, it's usually the furries that turn off your ass.
That's just mean.
It's true.
I mean, the furs are very supportive of me doing build streams as well. I'm not going to deny that.
Right, just because of Looser. Or Loose Sandwich. Gorkamorka, 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 wah! There you go.
You are a gremlin.
Sorry if you're wearing headphones. Blame Loose Sandwich.
You're not. You're not.
But I'd be like, what the fuck's he doing in there now?
Yeah. Now, basically, I'm going to be streaming till this thing's done. So, because I'm not streaming Thursday and Friday, I'm doing this and doing it to completion, basically.
No, if that was me, it would only take me about an hour.
Well, that's because you're a show-off. Nah, 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 nah.
It's because I'm so used to building Warhammer.
You quick build anything is the problem, mate.
The issue with Warhammer is I'm so used to Warhammer that doesn't come with instructions. Thank you, Nick.
Hello, Bioblaster. Nice to see you.
Jaquan follow.
My mind's not being minding proper. Nick, it's fine, darling. It's okay. Goodness.
Say he wants to trans go on their channel.
Yeah. Zero Musa, is one of my best mods, but he's had a mini vacation lately dealing with his IRL. I'm not going to roll him over the coals for it. I'm going to bully him because he doesn't bring any treats my way anymore. Too busy spoiling his, his girl. But would I stop him doing that? Fuck no. I'm always glad people are improving their lives, improving themselves, and generally looking out for themselves as well. It's the best feeling in the world for me to see and feel. You need to head off. Good night. Tiger, please take care, honey.
Have fun. But that's the thing as well.
For those of you on Mech's channel, make sure you spend good time with Mech as well, because he's cool.
Yeah, I think we've always said that when we stream and do stuff like this, we're streaming to get the community bigger with Gunpla and for West.
Yeah, that is the general purpose of it.
We're not doing it for ourselves. We're not doing it to become big, famous people. We're just doing it because we love the hobby and we want more people to enjoy it with us. That's why I'm always happy to share my knowledge.
Now, I will admit, I do like the prospect of getting bigger in the space, but it's based on the fact that I'd like to help Gunpla grow as well.
There's a joke there, and I'm not going to say it.
Shut your face. My tits don't grow that way.
Who says I was talking about your tits?
Now you're just bullying my gawk, and that's just me.
Oops.
My poor gawk, leave it alone.
Alright, Hyde, you got us through your life.
Have a good rest, my darling.
I wouldn't mind tasting some Peruvian trees. I like to explore food from all over other cultures. It was like when Popega sent me nothing but salted licorice.
My goodness.
I loved it. But there's so many people out there that don't like licorice.
That duster. I always forget the name of this one. The other one's the Storm Raven. What's this one I've got? The one that's built? Stormhawk, is it?
Oh, someone said it earlier.
Storm Raven? Something like that?
No. What was it called again? They came out when I was working for GW, those did.
Anyone remember what that called? Otherwise, I'm going to go on my throne and cheat to look what was sent to me in the past. Thank you for the hydration. I'll take a double hit because there was one earlier and I missed it. So,
what's the flying
hit.
thing there in the left corner?
And yes, these cups will be available again from the debut. There's going to be one more limited edition run, and that's it. They were supposed to only be one. We're doing two because you've been demanding it, chat.
So the name is a Stormhawk Interceptor.
There we go.
It's always something to do with a bird. I'm not talking about the
Stormhawk.
local bird
Oh,
you
we'll
find in
just
the
call it
pub.
the Stormhawk. Imagine a Dreadnought Classic in a plane.
That's basically what it is.
The Dark Angels flyer is the Corvus Blackstar. And to my knowledge, it's a troop transport mixed with a gunship.
So yeah, there's two variants of it. You have the Dark Angel one, which has one of the Unforgiven chained in the back, or you got the Inquisitor one.
I do believe you get both versions in this.
This kit
Right,
does
let's
not
take
have
a
enough
look.
color separation. That upsets me.
I really should put the manual to the side because I'm covering up Luna, and I know that'll not make the people happy. They want to see Luna. Right, so where do you do the swaps? So you got the main body. I know you can swap the weapons in and out.
Yeah.
There you go. So you can have the assault guns, the blast cannons. You've got the missiles.
That's
you've
it.
got the hell missiles. You've got the bolters on top as well. I know you can add a rack of bolters in instead of having the missiles as well, I believe.
Yeah,
But
so
you got racks of bolters and everything.
your missus is right. The Dark Talons for your Dark Angels one. But based on the same kind of chassis.
Ah. I'm basically just going to build this as many guns as possible and missiles. This is just going to get overloaded with them. How many guns does it have? Yes. How many missiles does it have? Yes.
Yes. Just yes.
The answer is yes.
I don't know Warhammer made kits. I picks. The kit I want for most from Warhammer is a Valkyrie dropship Duster. That is a very nice kit. It is probably one of the best flyer kits I've built. I've built them all. So yeah, all the Xenos ones as well I've built. But yeah, it is one of the nicer kits of Valkyrie. I've got a Valkyrie gunship to build at some point, a resin one.
I'm still holding out hope they build it in they make it in plastic.
Yeah. Because it was a Forge World only thing and it's not in any of the codexes, they won't be doing that.
You never know. There's always a new codex coming out. It might be in the future.
Well, I'm waiting for, because they're bringing out so many of the Horus Heresy kits in plastic now.
Yeah, I've been. That's one of the ones the tanks have been building. I do love them a lot. They're very, very good.
The Horus Heresy stuff is really nice. For second edition rule set for Horus Heresy was really nice.
Thank you for the EVs, my beloved. I didn't know Warhammer made kits. Oh, did you not? It's funny that I built my Blitzer bomber and the wings swapped around. Granted, they still fit.
Yeah, no, they're meant to.
Oh,
Yeah,
it'll still fly. Yeah.
they've specifically designed them so you could do that, Zero. Because one of the jets you can make out of it actually has the wings swept in a different direction.
38.
So, yeah. Remember Valkyrie gunship or something for these drop troopers could have? Yeah. What's the name of that tank that has a massive box and it's just filled with plastic? I think it's called a Bane Blade. That is right, Dusty. It is just a massive... It was the first Forge World model to be made into plastic. Oh, wait, no. That's a lie. It was the first big Forge World model to be made into plastic. Because before that, we had the Vindicator. One of my favourite Space Marine tanks. Always loved that thing, Vindicator. You don't know what a Vindicator is? A Vindicator is just a tank with a massive fucking cannon shoved in the front of it.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got the Horus Heresy version.
Yeah, I love them. I love the Vindicators. My favourite.
But yes, we have one of those in the backlog, the Horus Heresy version. And also got like a Typhoon heavy tank as well.
Yeah. Trying
This
to breach.
This is why I want to do painting streams, but I'm also trying to get some more of these bloody things built, just so I got like them done. There's never enough time in the world to stream it all.
Yeah. So, Jaquan, we did have Noble at Gunpla UK, didn't we? The HG Noble.
Yeah, we did. We did for a bit.
There, for some reason, it's a hard to find HG.
Because the Japanese chew them all up. They love them.
Yeah, I love them too. I've got one here. Sat on my desk.
I've still got the Berserker on the shelf.
Yeah, so I brought this one and the Berserker. I set the Berserker to V.
I still need to get a regular version.
Yeah.
Actually, there was one. I think I already sent it to you though to try see if B can find me one. The dual cannon clear color heavy arms, the HG.
Yeah.
Kind of wanted that for a collector's purpose.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get hold of that. But yeah, Jaquan, we do send internationally. What was it, like 21.99 international postage?
Flat rate shipping, yeah.
Yeah, up to 10 kilos. So yeah, if you want to do that. We do have a lot of rare HG kits and MG kits on, and we do have just a lot of rare kits on there, to be honest.
We do. We've got P-bandai as well. We've got PGs. We've got loads coming in all the time. We also do more than just Gunpla.
That's true.
We have got other things on there as well.
So, to list off some of the things we've got, we have Koto Cup UK, we have Good Smile, we have, what was the other model company? Begins with an M.
Oh, Moderoid.
Moderoid. Not only that, though, we also have some figures on there, some anime figures. And we also not just do Gunpla Bandai, we do for Digimon Bandai, for Dragon Ball Z Bandai kits, which are very nice. I've got quite a few of them
as well too.
Yep.
One Piece stuff.
We've got One Piece. We've got 30. We did have 30-minute missions. I think we still do some. We have different variants of like 30-minute sisters for different versions of them from different companies.
30-minute fantasy as well.
Yep.
We've got the Bandai Armored Core. We've got the Kotobukiya Armored Core.
Yep. We've got we have Robocop on there, don't we?
Yep. And the Ed 209 go with it.
Yep. And also,
we literally have a lot of the Japanese kits because we've even got Zoids.
We do have Zoids, which I need to get hold of one at some point. So I've yet to build a Zoid. And we also have to
try out the Orc Mech looted wagons. Oh my goodness. I'm still trying to pick. I want to build one Orc vehicle. I'm still trying to pick one though, is the problem.
One of my favorite all vehicles to build is either the jet truck, which is always a fun one, or just the standard truck.
Battle wagon looks fun.
The battle wagon is fun. It's got a lot of options. I need more Mark IV Space Marines for 30k. Yeah, I got 40 Mark IIs I need to get rid of, as well as Saturn Terminators.
Well,
I do
have the Saturnine incoming.
Yeah.
I did promise if it was bought soon, because it was on pre-order still, it would be built on the next Warhammer Weekender. Because it was bought, it's going to be built on the next Warhammer Weekender. Now, I know I just cut out that piece. Where's it gone? I've added the vents on already. Where's that piece gone? Have I just put it back without cutting out the piece? That sounds like something I'd do.
Yes. It's always something you do.
You don't need to be mean. You don't need to be mean. You don't need to be here to be mean, okay? Fucking meanie. Yeah, I'll put it out. So it's here somewhere.
Was Valkyrie and Horus Heresy? I believe it was a Horus Heresy thing. But it was slightly designed different.
They have it, and they also had that Lightum thing as well.
Yeah.
The name of it, Transport.
Yeah, which is still in 40k. Yes, it's incredible, hard to find. I want it next to my God Gundam. Yep, that's why I brought a Shining Gundam going next to my God Gundam, an RG Shining Gundam.
We need to get you a HRM God Gundam. That thing was a lovely thing to put together. And it comes with a disc included.
Nice. So yeah. I don't know. My knowledge of 40k ends at Fall of Cadia.
I want the Saturnine stuff myself. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see how Christmas is, won't we?
So I brought the 3rd edition starter box set because I wanted to get the models early. And to be fair, I paid £138 from Alchemist Workshop for it. And
isn't a bad price for the box.
The box set itself, if you price everything individually, is 400 odd quid.
Are they sure about that? Because
yes.
The Saturnine itself, they said, was expensive, but I got mine off Amazon for 65 quid.
That's expensive for a Dreadnought. That's just a Saturnine.
It's a big Dreadnought, though.
Yeah. 20 Mark II Marines are 50 quid. You get 40. Enough. 4 Saturnine Dreadnought Terminators are 40 quid. And you get 6 in there.
Okay. Now it's making more sense.
And then the Tarantula thing, the Tarantula gun thing, that is also 50 quid.
I kind of want to get one of those gun stations because they look like something you can just take the legs away and throw them on top of a tank.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. And
that's why you might see one of those and a Chimera tank sat on the throne one day.
I'm going to be doing mine with Imperial Knight. And then the upgrade sprues for the special weapons and heavy weapons for the Mark II Marines, they're an extra 20 quid. And then for markers, the little token markers you get with the box set, they're 25 quid. And then the rule book is 40 quid. It all adds up very quickly. So
Fair
yeah.
enough, then.
And so it is worth over 400 quid if you brought it all individually. So it is, at the end of the day, a bargain. And if you don't want everything in it, you can just sell it. Sell the parts you don't want. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I've got 40 Mark II Space Marines to get rid of. Oh yeah, not to mention the 2 characters. They're 30 quid each. Around.
Ah, okay then.
So yeah, so it adds up. That's not including, like, the dice. Just 3D print everything. You never know. I might send the Saturn Terminators to V, and then you have them.
Imagine that. Imagine if I had some little Terminators to build. I guess I could use the Terminators as well because technically, I said I was going to avoid like people, like soldiers and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But Terminators are basically, well, they're armored suits, so vehicles is they're under listing of that really. Power armor. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Power armor. I'm actually kind of worried I'm going to look now. Oh, thank God. I thought I'd gone past the break timer again. No, because we get into these conversations, me and Mechanic, and with you,
Yeah.
chat, and just time flies by.
So as Chrissy have said that I've got an orcified mouse. Does that count? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Snaz buggy.
Orcified anything.
I'm gonna head off. I've got to get some sleep. All right, Duster. You enjoy your Roman
your
history
sleep,
essay.
Indeed. Hello, Dino Seeker. How are you, darling? You've seen the Chincha. She's been here. You've been to streams before. You know she exists.
That'd be a Nimrod. Oh, good luck with that, Duster. Does that have the same structural issue that the real one did?
Right, there we go. This is the best thing about Warhammer is that because I'm a knifer and I don't like to file everything. Because I'm simply what we call a knifer, and I just knife trim stuff. I'll go zip and boom, done.
Yeah.
You can do that with Warhammer, perfectly
can.
fine, and then just base paint it.
So I've been finding out while building Gunpla recently, and you'll see me doing it less and less. I'm not sanding as much to remove nub marks, because I'm finding that using the God Hand, you can remove nub marks to a point where you cannot see it.
Yeah, you can. That's why I've been doing God Hands and knifing. Just
Yeah.
a little bit of a gentle scratch. I don't do it like I do Warhammer,
No,
where
of
I just
course
go
not.
zip along. But Gunpla, I just do gentle little movements of the knife, and boom, it's clean.
Yeah, because with Warhammer, you need to remove that flash.
Yeah. Right. So 56, 59. Bit of a downside that the parts do jump onto both runners, but then again, as you say, we've gone with Games Workshop. It's about space saving and utilizing all the space.
Yeah, they don't. Bandai spread their stuff out and make it actually numerical in each runner, and then label each runner. GW just try and put as much stuff as they can on a runner.
You play number search.
Yeah. So something I learned about when I was doing research. There are going to be new Terminators, Fuzzy. When I was doing my research into how to say certain terminologies and stuff, like runners and stuff like that, I learned something. So when I was working in Warhammer, and when I used to just do solely Warhammer, we would call runner sprues.
Yeah.
Which isn't entirely incorrect. But I found out what the sprues actually is. So, for frame that all the parts are on, it is called for runner. Of course, for bits that come off the runners to the part are called the gates. And for nub marks is where the nubs from the gates are attached to the parts. But the sprue is the injection points into the runner. The sprue is the bit that comes up here into the machine and injects into these parts.
Okay.
That's the sprue.
So what you're saying is I was right all along.
Mm.
I'm gonna ride that to the bank.
Got to ride something.
Vanette was right. Over 2 years, Vanette was right. I'm gonna take that in stride.
Yeah, that's a.
Hello, Zango. How you doing, babes? Good to see you.
Do I chance have the RG Hyper Mega Bazooka in Gunpla UK?
We don't have it in stock currently, but we do
No.
stock it because it's a P-bandai kit now and then.
Yeah. It's one of those things
It's
you just.
not. It's not a regular. It's not a regular kit. That is a P-bandai kit.
You just
They
have
can be a little
to.
bit hard to source.
One of those things you just have to. You can always message Gunpla UK, and they might be able to get you something.
Yeah, because sometimes we'll get a batch of them in and be like, "Oh, we'll pick up 5 of them. Why not?"
Yeah. So don't be afraid to message Gunpla UK asking if they can get something in that you're looking for.
Yep. I'm doing better than yesterday. Nice, Matt. Thank you, Sango, and I'm glad you're doing good, darling.
So
There
what
we
today was
go.
a pain.
46 and 69. I like a bit of 69. Always good.
I'm just excited to get Volkite weaponry for the catch of Fracty. Fuck, I can't pronounce it. Those Terminators. Horus Heresy Terminators.
I will admit the Volkite weapons are they're pants in Space Marine 2. They've not made them
I
good
don't
in
use
Space
them.
Marine 2, but they are fun in general weapons, and because I've actually got some on my Kratos heavy tank. Well, my Primaris heavy tank, because I kit bashed the thing, didn't I?
Yeah.
There's some Volkites on that, and they do look pretty badass. I've still got to do. I was going to do the Sakaran tank with the Gladiator crossover today, but I'm going to do that with the Saturnine. So we're going to have a couple of badass vehicles out of that. Thank you for the hydration as well, darlings. Mwah. The good thing as well, from these kit bashes that I do, because I don't make the other version of the tank. So, for example, because I'm taking a Sakaran chassis and a Gladiator turret, that means I've got a Sakaran turret and a Gladiator chassis. And because I don't want that, guess who gets it? My partner. So my partner's literally getting free Warhammer from my excessive kit bashes. And she can literally make the vehicles. Hello, Despina. Good to see you, honey. Thank you for the hydrate. Can we have a shout out for Despina, please? Goodest space dog pet ever. Good girl. Be playing some Mecha Break with her later, after we do the VTuber stuff. It goes very well, Sugar Muffin. Mwah. Nice try, darling partner of mine. Nice try. There you go.
Did you get to finish any of the challenges for Battlefield 6 beta?
Oh yeah, I've done. Well, I did. There's like 2 of them I didn't do because I wasn't interested in the results.
All right.
But I got all the other ones I wanted done. I got to level 20. I got my BA36. Well, my B36. It's a G36.
Yeah.
I got the full unlocks for that done at level 20. Let me slap these on. There we go. And yeah, I got everything prepped. And thanks to Gwen the Shark, who is a very sweet close friend of mine, I've also got the full version of the game, including the DLC content. You know, the early battle pass and everything, the jump start and such. She got me that pack, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah, I got all that as well. I did all the challenges because I'm a completionist, but I got to level 20, but I didn't bother trying to complete all the weapons because I'm thinking they might actually reset these because you couldn't get past level 20.
I don't think they will.
We'll find out in October.
Because there's a whole what we got out of the weapon selection was just a sampler.
Yeah.
They have a fuckload of weapons coming.
I know. And I did max out the sniper rifle. Well,
because you played a sniper,
dirty sniper.
You are a dirty sniper. You know what? I want to say that I love you, but I never want you on my team because you're a filthy, filthy sniper.
Don't be against me then.
If I'm against you, I'm going to aim a tank at you.
I've taken out tanks as a sniper. It's fun.
Yeah, yeah. I'm coming. I'm
So-
gonna run you over. I'm running you over, you fat ass.
One of my favorite things to do in Battlefield 3 was to find a
C4.
C4 quad bike.
Ugh. Oh, you
And-
dirty fucking person.
And the great thing is, in Battlefield 6, C4 buggy.
The fact that it actually works as well is disgusting. It still works in Battlefield 6.
But
Don't ignore the buggy coming at you in a tank.
it is it's fun.
I hope they patched the glitch spot on Cairo.
Oh
and
god,
people
yeah.
abuse it. Yes, absolutely. They should.
Amount of people I've seen getting up on those into places where they shouldn't be. I'm just like, right,
Yeah, you
I'm
got
gonna
people on
snipe
top
you.
of the buildings and shit, and it's like, it's good though because they will address it. You know they will because the director alone has already said
Yeah,
this game's going to be the comeback,
it is,
and
and
it
it felt like
will
it.
not look like an asshole. He
Yeah.
will not be made a fool.
It felt like it's going to be a comeback.
I mean, I kind of feel like when I come back as well, but hey.
But then I also I like playing as the engineer a lot.
Engineer's always good.
One of the things I used to do, which annoyed everyone in Battlefield 6, it annoys everyone. I lie down for back of a tank with my little torch, going,
Everyone does it, and they're loved for it.
keeping that tank alive. Now fucking RPGs, I hit it. I'm like, nope, boost mode.
I love it when I've got a couple of people on the back of my turret because I know I'm basically invincible.
Yeah, but it's like the aircraft were a bit useless.
They were. The plane was terrible. I really hated the handling of the plane.
But the thing is, on the map they were in, as soon as you get up there, you're getting locked on by multiple engineers. And then there's so much anti-aircraft stuff on the map. There is a
There's
separate
nowhere to
AA
escape
tank.
from.
There's two
Yeah.
AA turrets. So I hope there's more maps that have, which are a bit bigger to utilize the aircraft, because you only got you got a helicopter each side and a plane. Whereas a lot of the maps in Battlefield 4 had multiple planes and multiple helicopters. I did record myself taking a helicopter out of the sky with a tank.
If it makes you feel better, I didn't record it, but I did shoot a airplane out of the air because it came straight at me.
Yeah, no,
I was like, what? Don't fly in a straight line down at a tank. That's
Yeah.
so stupid.
noms on
You're
pizza.
nomming pizza. Where's my pizza, Dozer?
The
I
Battle
haven't
6
got
bit was
pizza.
so much fun. I never played any of the BF games before. The beta definitely sucked me in. I think it's the best. I did best as support class. Yeah, Sasquatch. It is just. Oh, I loved playing as support because I would just go around with my
Exactly, Fuzzy.
little pads and go beep at people. So
Right, it is time for the next break now.
oh
I've just noticed the timer.
yeah. Well, I won't be breaking.
So we're going to get the next break in, darlings. We'll still talk about BF6 when we come back. Don't worry. We'll have more conversation about it because it's good fun. And,
But I will run an ad,
Yeah,
which is already running apparently.
right. I'll be back in a few minutes, my lovelies, as well. I'm going to mute the desktop this time so Matt can't be a troublemaker and burp into the mic. As he does. The animal, the orc. Exactly. You're so gross. You're so fucking gross. But we'll be back after these messages, everyone. Love you all. Med check if you need to have your meds. Get a drink if you need one. A snack if you want one. And yes. Ada ada. Ooh ooh. Ow ooh. Back in a few, lovelies. Mwah.
She might have muted her on her stream, but I'm still live on mine. That's our Meg. I'm still building strong because I don't need a break. I've already had an ad break, so. And so I need C116. That's what 16 is 20. It's only going to need 20. 19. Right. I really do want to get this Shinanju done. Filthy lovable orc. Turn these pieces here. Doop 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 doo. What was she up to recently, Nick? Because it's just me and you at the moment. Because she's muted me on her stream, so no one can hear me. It seems to be only you watching me on my stream, which I do appreciate.
I'm still going to be a minute, darling, but you're not muted.
What? She lied. Can't trust no one these days. Yes, nanny. She'll get you for that.
Get him for what?
See what he says in chat.
Her lies are as big as her tits. Wow. That's an easy way to get yourself thrown in the brig. Nick, that system was removed, but I'm guessing you missed that update. That's why a few of them got added to the redeem section.
Don't worry, Nick.
We don't have that system anymore.
Because we don't like fun.
It wasn't fun. It was the fact it was overloading the systems to try and run all three. So I had to cut one of them loose.
But yes, as Despina said, there was lots of cheaters.
There were lots of cheaters on Battlefield, unfortunately.
Too many people, and then they were streaming about it and put it on Twitch and TikTok, and
I was more surprised how many people were streaming themselves cheating.
Yeah, I'm like, it was like, what was it, that one cat girl one who got found out they were cheating using a name bot. Everyone was like, "You're a cheater. You're disgusting. stop playing a game like that, stop cheating. Why are you cheating on a beta? And then it comes out they're trans. No offense to any of the trans.
No. Trans has nothing to do with being a cheating.
No, it doesn't. But there's a lot of people in the community that said, "Oh, it's fine. They're trans. They're fine to cheat."
That has nothing to do. That is gross.
That's what people were saying. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what?
Hello, Brad guy. No, that person should be ashamed of themselves.
They should be. I don't care who you are.
I hope the game rightfully bans them straight. I hope they do.
It's like,
No pun intended there.
They went straight back to what was it? They went straight back to Battlefield 5 of all fucking games, and we're cheating on that too.
Yeah, I've seen videos on Twitter emerging like they are literally lasering to each person's head
through walls, like
with no recoil.
Yeah, like no. And there's so many people that out themselves doing it. I was like, oh my god. The problem is, as well, on the internet, when you're using just text, it's kind of hard to get across satire and stuff like that. So some people are doing it as a joke, making a joke out of it, and because jokes don't come across so easily on text, people have been taking them seriously. And they're like, oh, it's a joke, it's a joke. It's like, you're an idiot. But you're right, Desmina. The fact that someone like that in the trans community was cheating has put a bad light on other people from the trans community who are playing the game.
That's how you get disowned from the trans community right there, is weaponizing us.
Well, that's the thing. That's what a lot of people do these days. They latch onto a movement because it's trendy.
The devs have already banned nearly 300,000 cheaters.
They did, yes. And that was on the first weekend.
How gross people are.
Yeah. And most of them were PC.
The worst thing is that people are still cheating, and they had to do the you have got to have your PC set up a specific way with the secure boot.
Yep.
For the anti-cheat. And I'm just sat there like, my partner Shay couldn't play BF6 because they couldn't get their secure boot system to function. It just wasn't working on their motherboard. So they couldn't play the beta. And they probably won't be able to play the game because of it unless they buy a new computer.
Just get on console. It's crossplay.
That's what I mean. The secure boot system is also losing a lot of players who don't have computers that have. If you haven't got a computer that's in the last 3-year block, I'm going to say.
Exactly.
3, maybe 4 years. If your computer is 5 years plus old, you're fucked.
That's why I've recently upgraded mine dramatically.
I understand that they need an anti-cheating things, hardware bans.
Yeah.
But it's also that same system that is currently not working properly, because they need to tweak it, is also ruining it for players that want to play.
And that's what the whole point of the beta is to find those kind of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, why cheat?
Why cheat, indeed?
Yeah,
That's the fucking big question.
Like Bree Guy says, why cheat?
You called him Bree Guy?
Yeah.
I call him Bry Guy.
Bree Guy. Like French cheese.
Stinky cheese.
Melt under pressure and heat.
Under pressure.
And dip your crackers in it. And bread.
Your crackers and bread? I think you're thinking about food again, aren't you?
Yes. That's Brito.
There you go, Bry. It's no longer Bry Guy, you're now Bree Guy.
I'll put some under pressure. Yeah, that and whoever builds your own system. So yeah. So I should be alright. But again, I've just got it on console. Because it's just so much easier for me to play with a controller. Especially with my hands. I can't do keyboard and mouse for too long. My wrists start to hurt. So I gotta use a controller.
If you got one of my mouse pads, you would have been fine.
I did get one of your mouse pads, but it's fucked.
I know. That's something actually. I was using it to cover it. Actually, is saying, if you have any problems with waifu wear merchandise, please contact the customer service email. They will get to it as soon as they can, and most times, 9 out of 10, they'll send you a replacement.
I'm still waiting for them to get back to me.
They
Right,
have been
it's a
hellishly
Monday.
busy.
Yeah, it's a Monday, so I'm not expecting anything now. I replied to him on Friday afternoon.
Yeah, plus I can
It
always
is
just
Brie.
joke him when I talk to him and be like,
It is
"Hi."
bright like Brian,
It is
mate.
Brie.
He said it
It
too.
is Brian. Oh my god, why? You're so terrible. You'll put something under pressure, Dozer. You are literally going to be put into a mating press if you don't behave.
Yeah, just mean I don't get cheating on, especially in a I don't mind it with single player games cheating, because a lot of the old single player games used to have cheat codes. They would deactivate certain things like achievements on Xbox or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't mind on a single player game, because on a single player game like Baldur's Gate 3,
You're not
you put
ruining
mods
your
and
brothers.
cheats on to improve or enhance the experience.
That's actually a good question. If it's a single player game, are they still cheats or are you simply modding?
It depends on what you're doing. If you're doing something that gives you extra XP, double your XP, 10 times the XP, it's kind of a cheat. Or, infinite ammo, stuff like that. The classic cheats, God mode. But if you're doing stuff like, I don't know, giving all your characters big ass tits, that's just a mod. But yeah, people who cheat in multiplayer games just so they can brag that they're better than people are narcissists.
Until it's found out that you're not better than people because you're cheating.
Yeah, because you can't be better than people if you have to cheat to be better than them. Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, and it is something that needs to be stopped because, I'm glad Battlefield takes a serious stance on, anti-cheat in general, but it does go back to the point that certain people that have limitations on their computer systems, they can't play right now.
Yeah, no,
I don't think they'll ever be able to play because they have to go to these extreme anti-cheats that involve hardware banning you. And it's terrible.
Again, that's why I play on console, because it's harder for people to cheat. There are
At this
hardware
rate,
ways,
because I literally can't afford to buy people PCs that I care about. Honestly, I'm just going to turn and be like, have you got a TV? I'll buy you a fucking console.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you don't even need
Get a
that
fucking
these days.
You can get a refurbished PS5 for cheap at this point.
No, all you need is a smart TV. Bobblehead cheat mode, head mode. I love those.
Oh god,
Right.
yes.
No, if you have a smart TV and an Xbox controller, just download the Xbox app and you can play games on your TV that way. You don't even need a console these days to play Xbox.
You got games on your TV?
Yeah. Because it's easier for me sometimes. Just as my kitchen TV has its own controller. Because I can just stream.
Giving bigger tits is cheating.
It depends on what game it is. If there's a Sweet Larry, that is cheating.
My goodness.
Fucking blast from the past there. Showing my age. Yeah, Shadow. For bobblehead cheat. Big head mode on 007 GoldenEye.
Good old days.
Little Roku device. Yeah, there you go. Those are different little smart devices. Have you able to get apps on? You can get it on your phone. You can get it on your tablet. Any way you can get the Xbox app, you can play Xbox games.
Go.
So go ahead. And Battlefield 6 will be a Game Pass game. I think. Because EA and Xbox have a good relationship at the moment. That if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you also get EA Play.
I don't think it'll be like on release, but I think after the first few weeks, yeah, we'll see it.
It'll be on EA Play for definite.
But it'll charge you at first on EA Play.
Yeah, it
or it'll
will.
give you a basic version.
So yeah, so it's definitely worth having a think. Yes, it's kind of stupid having a streaming service of gaming, and it depends on your internet connection how well your game's gonna look and stuff like that. But it makes it more accessible, I think.
Good thing.
And being accessible to gaming is always a better thing.
Go. I do actually love this design that this little gunship has 6 bolters literally on the rear hatch section. That's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. Fuzzy, I remember in Metal Gear Solid, if you beat the game, you'd get the infinite ammo bandana. Exactly. Or if you collect all for hidden packages in GTA 3. You don't get that anymore. I mean, new GTA games, you don't get hidden packages. You get collectibles, but nothing like GTA 3.
Vice City had something as well to do with that.
Yeah.
I don't think it was secret packages. I think it was like cocaine packages or something.
Yeah. You best stock up on
But
oh yeah.
stock on Arizona iced tea.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, fair enough. At the moment, I'm completely out of iced tea. What I've got is what my partner's been buying me from Asda. Funnily enough.
That's the
So
price.
if you want to restock my iced tea, like get me some mango Liptons, again, that's on the throne. You don't have to, but I am officially out of iced tea. Like my normal iced tea, anyway. Okay, adjustable guns at the back, always good. I'm not going to glue them because I'm going to make sure they can hold in place.
Inca Cola. Sounds interesting.
Inca Cola? That sounds weird.
Not as weird as the Incas.
Is that something that's produced in that imaginary land called Peru, Nick? Because I'm not going to drink imaginary soda, darling.
I will. Right, PC.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool to have on the rear hatch.
Isn't it?
And I love the fact that technically this thing is a VTOL.
Yep.
Really cool design.
War boss
Mind you-
Graf Krumper. What's that?
I think, correct me if wrong. The most of the Warhammer aircraft, especially Space Marines and Imperial Guard and everything, is VTOL by default.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Because why not? You know, you're in the far future. Why not have everything VTOL?
Exactly. And yes, hello, Warboss Sora Crumpin. We're going Crumpin? Hello, Tamari. Good to see you as well, honey. Mwah. All of you little devils. It's just easy to loot. This I already like, though. I do like this thing. It's quite fun. Quite a fun design. Very cool, very lovely.
I think there is a flyer in the 40k universe that isn't a VTOL, and I think it's the Mechanicus one.
It might be?
See, it's one with the, because it's it has actual flapping wings.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
I think it's still VTOL because the wings flap and it can flap on the spot.
All right. Like a bird.
I know what you're on about. I forgot the name of it, but I know it's like insect designed. It's
Yeah.
really, it reminds me of the ships from Lex, if you remember that show.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Man, I miss Lex. That was such a dumb but fun show. Would you like to blow up the planet, Stanley?
Tell you what, I've not
Galileo
watched.
design. Thank you, Karish. Yes, the
Yeah,
Galileo
that's it.
design.
Have you already painted the Gundam TCG minis? No. No, they're as grey as the day they were injected.
No, my Gundam TCG minis are still grey. I haven't base painted them yet.
Yeah, I've been too busy building my
Same with me.
workshop.
I got the Gundam. I got the Warhammer ones done, and I started using the Army Painter. But the thing is, I like the Aqueous black spray now,
Yeah.
which you get from Gunpla UK. So I was like, well, I could carry on using this Army Painter, but I'm going to wait till I get some more Aqueous because the Army Painter is good. This is done with Army Painter, for example. But I noticed that there was some build-up while it was drying.
Mm.
And I don't get that with the Aqueous. I don't.
That's weird.
And I left this covered in a box. I sprayed it outside in clear weather. Nice warm weather, quite normal weather. And for some reason it still did this rough pointing. Now, I'm not going to sand down and base it again. I'll just go over this with paint and say fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah, just use it as blistered paint from entering the atmosphere.
Yeah. There we go. You're off to work, Zero. Well, take care of yourself, darling. And remember, you're still a lovely Kitsune boy. Yes, you are.
Ah, that's it. Stratoraptor.
There you go. And this one is going on there, I believe? No,
I
it's
want to
that
see
one.
what you had
Okay.
done with the tall geese. Oh. Well. We'll soon see.
The tall geese.
The tall geese.
I say I've got one of all of them, and I'm very happy to have them. But I do agree with you, Mechanicum, on the quality. They could have done a lot better.
Bandai has no excuse at all. They have perfected injection molding.
Absolutely agree.
They have no excuse making miniatures that have far little detail. This bloody ungrade, no grade fucking Zaku tank from 1980s has more detail than those fucking things.
That's painful.
Yeah. So
I mean, if they want to take on Games Workshop, then you need to look at how Games Workshop looks, because they might not have the best layout on the runners and things like that.
No.
They might have their little inklings here and there, but general purpose wise,
there's a reason why I prefer using GW plastic models for kit bashing than resin or 3D printing my own stuff. So I can do that, and I have
to
done
be
that.
honest with you, you all may have noticed this, but I will once in a blue moon kit bash a Gundam. Once in a blue moon. But generally, I've been doing a lot more kit bashing with my Warhammer.
It's just easier.
Remember, I put a Dominus and Questorin together. That's a kit bash. That's a kit bash, not a Titan, Knight. So I've got a kit bash Knight. I've got 2 kit bash tanks. I kit bashed my Baneblade as well with some of its weapon mountings. It's just, I'll admit it, it's easy to kit bash with Warhammer. Go. Rear door on, got the butt done. Doing quite well.
Yeah, Beyblade, let it rip.
Beyblade, let it rip. By the way, I built the Saturnine Dread and 1 Legionnaires. Guns attached, chain bayonets. You'll enjoy Mechanicum because he's already orcified his Saturnine.
Yeah, Sasquatch. War boss.
Hey, Sasquatch, let's go.
I have made a Saturnine hybrid. I kit bashed the Gazco Thraka model with a Saturnine Dreadnought, a Hellhammer tank turret,
Hell yeah.
Baneblade the little Lascan turrets on the sponsons.
Yep.
I took 2 of them. The fuel tanks, the Lascan,
Nice.
and the
If you need any parts you somehow didn't have, I would have happily sent them you as well.
yeah. It just the gun I just made from parts I had lying around. It's like this just look orky. And then the left arm is made from Gazcole's claw. I use Gazcole's head and front torso for the main torso and the engine as well on his back.
Okay, well, I've got a choice here. If I want to have the micro missiles, or I believe they're basically Hellfire missiles, the big ones, the two big ones.
Yeah, they're
you know.
Hellfire.
I'm not sure if I want those or the micro missiles, because this one got Hellfire missiles.
Yeah. And you are right, Sasquatch. The new miniatures, are just slightly smaller than the artifact kits.
I thought so.
And the artifact.
This wasn't 100%.
Yeah, the artifact kits are full of detail. And they're not that expensive when you can get hold of them. So you're right, there's no excuse. I don't have built an artifact kit yet, I've got one lying around here somewhere. But that's how big the assemble is compared to, let's just take a Chaos Terminator. And the Chaos Terminator has a lot more detail on it than what the Assemble RX-78 does.
I'm actually hoping that these miniature sets they've done, because it's not coming out till next year, I'm hoping these are like the test ones.
Well, these ones we've got now, the assembles, are from 2024. That's when they were produced. So they are pretty old already.
But now you want to get another box of new Type Rising, like 2-3 of the G-Cooks. I know you're calling them G-Cooks, but I'm calling them they're IBO boxes to me. But yeah, the thing is, Gump UK is supposed to be getting some of the next season boxes, like actually supposed to be getting some.
Yeah.
So because they're going on hold first, they're not pre-ordering them. I'm guaranteeing that I'm going to have 2 to 3 boxes of that. Absolutely. I might actually make it so they're redeemable. Maybe. Or I might just have an actual binge session and open 3 boxes in one long stream. Dear God. Just realised that's like fucking $400 worth of cards.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus.
There'll be money for it.
Nice and keep bashing after finishing Saturnine. Plan to take a Marauder bomber and using the spare ore parts I'm making a Mega Blitzer burner bomber.
That sounds like fun. So for those who don't know what a Marauder bomber is, it is a Forge World Imperial Guard flyer that looks like a Lancaster bomber.
Ooh.
So yeah, that is really nice.
Right, it's decision time. Missiles. I mean, you can also have intakes as well if you want intakes, but
yeah.
But what kind of weirdo has that?
When you can have weapons.
Do I want Hellfires or micro missiles?
Which looks more intimidating? Someone that has like 2 missiles or someone that has 20?
Honestly, with Hellfires, the Hellfires are very intimidating because I know what they do.
For now.
You know what? That one's already got Hellfires. This little fella has right here.
Yeah.
So we'll give this one the micro missiles. It can just be a bombarder. That, and I did see the 3rd episode of Kill Lupercal.
All right.
And I'll say this: Titans Hellfires are very different from the Hellfires these things are carrying.
Yeah.
And I know which missiles they are, because I remember that in Space Marine 2, the first mission, you slam a Titan's Hellfire missile onto the back of a train.
Yeah, you do.
And then send the train into the Citadel. Although I don't think it's just one you send. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 or 3 of them. But anyway, the point is, I don't know on these Titans if they're the ones that you put on the back of the train. But in Lupercal Episode 3, you do see the missile packs become active on the Titans. because they actually have a load up sequence, you know, like checking chain gun,
Yeah.
checking the claw, and, you know, loading the weapons in. And, dear God, I think they must be a micro missile version because you see them bombard each other. Holy Jesus Christ.
Can't remember how big those Titans are, too.
Yeah, because some people have been complaining that, oh, you know, it doesn't look so good, blah, 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 and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. It's Titan combat. What do you want?
Yeah, exactly.
They can't just have a load of Citadel Titans walking around fighting. They're lucky that they haven't got Hellhound Titans in that. They're lucky they're getting the big Night Titans.
Yeah. There are Hellhounds in it, but you just don't see them.
And it seems they've completely forgotten as well that it's 30k.
Yeah.
Or late era 30k.
It's
not
It's
40K.
a Siege of Terror.
Yeah. This is like, you had your bare bones big Titans, and you had your bare bones Knights. And I know this because I actually bothered to look into it a little bit and make sure I know what I'm talking about for once. But yeah, Kill the Racal is really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the second half of it because I believe there's going to be 6 episodes, so there's been 3 so far. And it already tugs on the feels. I don't want to give spoilers because I don't think even Mech's watched it yet.
I haven't watched the third one yet, no.
It'll tug at your feels a little bit, especially if you're a deep Warhammer nut, because yeah, it's got things in it that you don't expect to happen in the Warhammer verse, and it's a subtle reminder that not everyone's a fucking machine. That's why the Adeptus Mechanicus are a bunch of assholes.
You also want to watch the Blood Angel ones. The Blood Angel.
I've seen it.
Yeah, they're really good. I really like them.
I enjoyed them. Really enjoyed them. I love the ball.
Yeah.
Ball ship's really cool. Yeah, the Blood Angel one is really good. Considering as well, it's actually an older series.
It is, yeah.
The lighting work in that makes it look not as old as it actually is, and I appreciate that.
Also, if you haven't seen it, Bale Eye. Bale Eye is amazing. I know you've seen it.
I've seen all of them, yeah.
I'm just saying if anyone else
Oh,
hasn't seen it
Bale
yet.
Eye.
Oh, Bale Eye.
Fucking good old Yarrick. What a character. When you know the day they put Yarrick in a dreadnought, all dreadnoughts are going to be scared of him.
Too bad he's been killed.
I don't believe he's dead. I believe we're going to see a Yarrick dreadnought. Hashtag Yarrick for dreadnought.
Because old Gazgol wasn't happy when he found out. I'll tell you that.
That's what I mean. I reckon Gazgol has found something of him and brought him back, because he's already brought him back once. If an orc, remember, you know this, if an orc believes enough, it happens.
Yeah.
Imagine if they sat there and said, I believe Yarrick is still alive.
That's true.
Imagine that. And he just ends up standing there like, so, you want to be a dreadnought, do you? Oh my god. Yarrick the war boss.
No, technically, that's what
That
they
would
called
be
him.
fucking that would be terrifying. No, making him an actual war boss, though, with the suit and everything. He's not just a regular dreadnought, he's a mech dreadnought. Oh my god. That's terrifying to think of. Thank you for the hydration as well, honey.
Back in a while, we
Good. Oh
not
my
enough
goodness.
left to save a second time.
You met your boyfriend in person, Sunkiss? I'm so glad, honey. I hope you had a good time as well. Mwah.
Oh, they brought
Oh, you're all
droppings.
gremlins. Hello, Zach Cruggs. I sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Me and Matt get into these stinges, and we just have a lovely banter. I hope you all feel part of it. You know what? Now cut out the micro missiles. My brain's like, yeah, but you could also have the Hellfires. I need to make a decision. Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to go with the micro missiles. Fuck it. You can have some bombardment power.
let's do this. Let's cut these off here. I probably won't get this done tonight, but it's so close. I might just do it off camera.
So close, you say?
It's like I've almost done its legs. All I need to do is waist and backpack, and it's done.
I will admit as well, it's actually really nice to just build Warhammer here and there. It really is. And I'm very grateful to you all as a community. Because literally 95% of my Warhammer collection is because you all wanted me to build Warhammer as well. And that is something I believe that should be recognized as very special. It's very special to me indeed.
I want to pre-order a new gun set's coming, but it's only local pickup at shop in Wisconsin. Oh, I'll just be there. I'm excited to get for next kill team box of Primaris Death Watch veterans. I made my own Primaris Death Watch veterans. Again, I kit bashed. I brought a box of Death Watch and a box of Primaris Tactical, and I just mixed and matched.
Well, as I say as well, Despina, I'll have a chat with Stephen. I'll probably call him tomorrow, knowing me. Tomorrow, Wednesday. And I'll ask him for sure if he's getting the next box set in and doing it the way I believe he's doing it. I'll get you a couple, put aside, and we can sort it out then. So just save your pennies to the side at the minute.
And don't worry, I'll be
It's because Des did pre-order the new cards. She did pre-order them, and she got screwed. She was one of the poor people that got screwed out of it. Like I say, I only got them because I scraped and literally clawed at going around all the websites and seeing what shops had some left.
Yeah, same.
And I got extremely lucky at the ones I did find.
They aren't causing issues. There's always a family member causing issues, isn't there?
There is. There always is, darling.
But no, if you can see my stream, I've got two of my Primaris kill team here from a Death Watch. So I've got a Blood Ravens Primaris Sergeant or Lieutenant with a stolen Ultramarine sword, and a Primaris Salamander with heavy flamer there. They're painted and done. But I have a whole squad down there, a mixture of Ultramarines, Flesh Terrors, you name it, I've got it really. So I really wanted to mix and match. So there's my Flesh Terror shotgunner.
Yeah, I never catch mechs sleeping
Ultramarine Scout
kit.
Yeah.
There we go. It's been absolutely on my yeah, it's always family. Like I say, Mech says, it's always family stuff.
There's my black.
Although I had a bit of a kick in the teeth as well myself the other day.
Yeah.
My sister from my mother's side got married over the weekend. No one told me till I saw the photos on Facebook.
Yeah, sounds about right for your family, though.
It does, doesn't it? I'm not blaming my mother for it, but yeah, it did kind of hurt my feelings because I know me and my sister are a bit more estranged currently because we've gone our own separate ways in life. But I was hoping that me having the heart surgery a couple of years back and things like that would rekindle a little bit, but no. I think that's finally put the nail in the coffin for me to say, technically, I don't have a sister. Because it felt really horrible to look at the photos and be like, wow. I don't mean to bring the mood of the room down. That's just me having a personal vent. I've already got over it. I just wanted to point out and say, I don't have a perfect family. I really don't.
It's like my sister-in-law. She decided she doesn't want to stay over at her parents anymore because of the dogs keep her awake. So she gets in there and B&B instead.
What, paid for by the family?
Nope, she pays for it. She's got her own blood. She
I was
earns
about to say,
enough.
mate, I thought she was like fucking, getting paid for by the family because the dog's bug.
No. She earns enough. She works for Rockstar.
No, this is honestly why I end up with what you call an online family.
Yeah.
I've had it that way for years. My mother is like the last close contact I've got because my father is basically abandoning piece of shit once I turn 16. Which caused me to be estranged with my other sister from my father's side, which is a shame. But yeah, me and my main sister, well, supposed to be my main sister, the one I spent most of my life growing up with and looking out for, yeah. Because the moment she turned 16 and like went on her own way, started going to university and such, I ended up being the black sheep. I was the one who did service. I'm the one who did the shitty jobs. I skated through life dealing with my problems, which I've discussed before, and I'm not discussing them again. And because it's only in recent years I've come out as like a better person. I really have. I talked about this on the VR chat stream yesterday. And yeah, it's like I'm still being punished by family members like that. But then again, I don't have to call them family members.
No, you don't. No, you do not.
But it was just one of those things that caught me off guard. Like, you didn't even... Because I have a partner that is very loving and very sweet. And it's the fact that we didn't even have an invitation in the fucking mail or anything. Because I would have taken the time off stream and stuff like that to go to such a thing and rekindle, but no, that's pretty much like me signing off from that side of my family now. Like my mother, I still keep contact with. But yeah, like my partner's family cares more about my health than my general family does. I'm pretty sure, knock on wood when I say this, because I'm obviously not going to jinx myself. If I had passed away, literally 2.5 years ago after that heart surgery, the people burying me would have been my partner's family.
Yeah.
And that is a sad thing to say. But I do appreciate them. They do take good care of me. My partner does do a lot for me, like a lot more than you might think, my real life partner. They drive me to all my appointments. They make sure I do my medical stuff.
Well, technically, they're your carer, so.
Yeah, they are. Some days I feel like they're carer, but it's tit for tat. It's tit for tat.
Like I'm B's carer. I'm a full-time carer for B, so. As well as full-time.
I was asked that because I had a call from we call them the DWP. If you Americans don't know what that is, they're basically
welfare
support system for the unemployed. The welfare, yeah. And they were doing a reevaluation for the universal credit side of my not being able to work. And when the person was like, yeah, we've got down that you've had something to do with your heart and it's stopping you working. I was like, oh, something to do with my heart. I hope you're ready for this. They were even as a, they call themselves medical professionals. I know what they are. They're just people with a script in front of them.
They are, yeah.
But they were genuinely shocked to be like, how are you alive? I'm like, well, by God's good graces is what I like to say. Quite legitimately, God's good graces. And yeah, from what I got told was, they do their evaluations of that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a result of saying, Yeah, just leave this one carrying on with what they were doing.
That's it. You'd hope. I've known and I've fought for DWP before on that kind of issue.
Yeah, I've heard about the scams and such they've been rolled over on and such as well.
So I've been
taking money from the disabled. Ugh.
now. Like, I'm still surprised that's not in mainstream media news yet.
They buried that hard, is what
They
they've
did,
done.
didn't they? Yeah. For those who don't know, for DWP
She's heard that
staff,
wench.
DWP staff have been stealing money from people. They've been siphoning the benefits into their own bank accounts, which is a pain in the ass, considering that also they get $2,000 for every person they deny benefits.
That is terrible.
Yep. That's for DWP, government agency. Part of the Home Office.
Yeah, they tried to deny me because they didn't put enough details in. I went
They
back
always do
and
that.
fucking gave them a nosebleed.
Yeah, they always do it. Always do it.
They got a nosebleed from me because they were like, Jesus Christ, all these the details I gave them, I basically told them, here's my full medical history and here's the past 5 years alone. Because I don't just have the heart problem, darlings. I'll tell you now. I've got back, skin, and, you know, I don't want to list everything because some of them are like really personal things I'm dealing with. But put it this way, my medicine cabinet is bigger than most people that are over the age of 60. I'm still a good-looking gal, though, thankfully. But it's like recently I've had to get used to wearing something called compression socks
Oh,
or
God.
compression leggings.
I know those.
And I have to wear them because I have fluid buildups in my legs. I haven't even hit 40 and I've got more problems with my health than literally someone in 60 plus and already falling apart early. But I'm fighting it. I'm fucking fighting it. I am. I live with health issues in general. But hey, I make do. I make do.
So do I. But mine are nowhere
Then
near
again,
as
a few
bad.
there. Found out my brother got hitched up a few months ago. In fact, the same way. Tamari, I'm sorry to hear that, darling. Family members need to stop doing that to their own family. I understand if someone wants like a closed wedding. I get that.
Yeah, but still.
But
Closed wedding
inform
usually-
the family members that why you're doing it is because you want a closed wedding.
Yeah. I think
It's
we're
just
having a
terrible
close wedding.
behavior. Being beautiful does come with a price, unfortunately. Thank you, Sasquatch. Mwah. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. To deal with a violent customer. Hope you slapped them. Oh crap! I've just glued this down. I was supposed to put these engines in. Oh, I can easily. They're just adjustable ones. I can push them in. They'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, you should slide those in.
I like to slide things in, you know. Did you know that? Despina can vouch for that. She loves things being slid in.
Right, let's do the waist, and I think I'll call it a night there. I'll finish the backpack off.
You getting EP, darling?
Yeah, I got work again tomorrow. Fucking work.
I'm
Another
glad
part
that
of
I can
life.
actually support you coming back to streaming, though, darlings.
Thanks.
If I don't do a Monday, darlings, if
Yeah.
I am not streaming on a Monday, I will always point to Mechanic and say, go pay him a visit and give him some support.
If anything, I am more unhinged when V ain't here.
It's true. It's true. Mech denies being a furry. He's basically a furry orc. That's
Yeah,
what he
right.
is. I mean, yeah, right. Look, I know for a fact you've got my nude pictures on your desktop. I know you do.
They're not on my desktop,
So
they're on
does
my phone.
so does B, in fact. Exactly. Have you got furry girls on your phone? The answer is fucking yes, you do. And I know for a jam fact that B's got them too. But that's because B's cool. Okay, need the rollers.
And to be fair, I do owe everyone an extra half hour because, you know.
Hello, Queen of Raccoons. How are you, darling? Good to see you. Hope you're well, babes. Mwah. There's the rollers. You're all being sweet little gremlins tonight, and I do appreciate it. We have got the next break coming up in about, I'm going to say, it's going to be about 5 minutes or so. So, well, more like 10. But if you want to do your skedaddling then, Mick,
Yeah,
obviously you said you're getting tired.
Which way did these go?
Well, I'll ask for help again. I need an outfit for my guardie. I don't know. I mean, my fashion sense is generally like this, darling. Or I go straight to star dress and casual like that. You know, my fashion is that. You've seen my fashion on the VR chat streams. So, with your guardie, I'm not sure. I tend to say go punky. Go punky goth. That's the thing that's a bit of Gardevoir. I've also got this as well. You know, there's always this as well, but you can't redeem this, you see.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm 90s skater, so.
That's the funny thing. I was 90s skater mixed with goth as well. But yeah, I can wear this. I've actually found out I can wear this outfit if I want to, especially when I'm in this position. Because I've got some friends that like to wear stuff like this on their VTubers and they get away with it. However, I don't because I have some self-fucking respect. Shazam. And I'm not here to sell sex. If you want sex, I've got an account for that. That's why we call it the After Dark account. Actually, I've got some stuff. I'm going to be uploading a couple of images of that tonight. I put a video up yesterday and people have really enjoyed that. Although I have been asked if I'm going to do VR chat content at some point. And the answer is I'm not sure because VR chat is kind of like my last bastion of my own personal stuff. That's why I don't put it up on the internet. It's like I do show photos from VR chat, things like that, but because it's so in tune with my real life, being a person who's trapped at home and things like that, and of limited mobility, etc. Like, my VR life is actually quite a lot to me. To others, it's just a video game they post pictures from, or a simulator that they post porn from. It's a lot more private to me. It's a lot more personal. That's why I share the streams with you on once a week, because you're basically peering into my life. But yeah, that's just me going over things. Hello, Matt Wolf. How you doing? Welcome back, Rose. She is goth like any pieces of clothing. You think a robe or Japanese jacket, ripped jeans? Darling, these are things you need to decide for yourself. I can't give you an outfit, even though you're listing things like that. You need to pick yourself. It's yours.
What fits your character?
What fits you? What you're doing right now is right. You are literally doing trying to take me to the mall, and you're walking out of a changing room with different outfits on, saying, "Does this work?" And I'm just going to nod my head and say yes to all of it. Choose at random. Fine. You know what? Fine. If you want to choose at random, I will go with Japanese tank jacket, ripped jeans, and boots underneath.
Boots with the
or
fur.
Short skirt. Oh heck, that's why it's got to be fitting that way. I've just found out. Okay, lift it up. Well, I can just cut the nubs off as well and just glue it into place. That's always
Exactly. You could always just do that. But that's another thing I understand sometimes with the movable parts in Warhammer models, and then other times I'm like, why?
Like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's like the jet propulsions on vehicles like that, and for Storm Raven, where they are maneuverable. I'm like, what's the point? At the end of the day, I'm gluing it in place, and so I understand tank turrets because you won't be able to turn them in the direction you're gonna shoot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Go put a bit down there.
Just want to be able to stand this mobile suit up. So you're right. I'm gonna have to paint it or go over with the Race Studio pens I've got of gold.
So I've got some. I think they called it real mechanical ones.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to use them. I was going to use them on the gun tank, but I'm going to be honest, that gun tank's annoyed me.
Just like my 3.0 gold RX-78 I still haven't touched.
We all have the odd kit that annoys us, darlings. Don't ever think that every kit's perfection.
It's just those expression hands, man.
Yeah.
God, I hate them.
The gold plated kit on that, the nub marks are still relevant, aren't they? So it's annoying.
Yeah. Even though it's a 3.0 as well, which is weird. All the 3.0s are the same.
And all is good here, Matt Wolf, darling. All is good. We're just literally building. Mech's nearly got there. I mean, you're pretty close to finishing that Neo Zeong, aren't you?
Yeah, I've just got to finish off this Sinanju.
I'm honestly surprised you're even bothering with the Sinanju and not just grabbed a real grade and bared your teeth at it.
I could do, really, because at least a real grade will have coloured separated plastic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Stephen thought it was weird when I said to him, it says, I might bear it and build a real grade Sinanju.
Mm.
It's like, but you've already got a high grade with it. I'm like, yeah, but it's a Neo Zeong.
Yeah.
It's like if I got the Meteor unit, guess what I do? I buy a real grade Shrike.
Yeah. Well, mine was got a HG Freedom that comes with it.
Sorry, that's what I mean. A real grade Freedom I'd shove in it.
But I think, didn't we already get real grade Freedoms? 2.0s?
I think we got the Bill Strike. I'm not sure. Yeah, we got the Spec 2. No, that's the Impulse Spec 2.
That's the Impulse, is it? Well, the Impulse can still go in there.
The Freedoms I've got in my backlog right now are the MGs. I've got the real type color and the cross contrast version as well.
And so, I think the only RGs I've got that are from that anime are the L Strike and the Flyer. What is it called?
I'm still contemplating if I want to do a Meteor unit because it is a cool piece of tech.
Yes, it's just another big kit, really.
It is, and that's why I kind of hesitate at the same time because I like my big kits, but they've got to have purpose for me to have one around. Because as much as I like my master grades, they do take up space.
Yeah, that's the issue I'm having right now.
So some of them do get retired, and some of them end up at Gunpla UK. Which actually, speaking of Gunpla UK, I need to have a word with Stephen because we haven't been. I didn't know if you wanted me to build any of the new high-grade GCOX kits or not.
Yeah.
But I know it's because we prioritized the ones we did have because there's still shortages on them at the minute.
Yeah, which is weird.
In the UK, there's still a shortage on them. And even I've turned around to Stephen and said, well, prioritize the customers, please.
Yeah, definitely.
So even though the other day he had, I think it was like 25 in-stock GCOX units. He actually had 25. They all sold within 24 hours.
If you want, I can send you my one. I'm not going to build it.
I really don't want to take ones off you, though.
I don't mind. I've got a police stacking to build.
I mean, if you don't want to build it, I'll build it for the shop.
I've built the Gelgoog. I've built for Red Gundam. I want to build the Police Saku. I just don't like for G-Cucks.
If you don't want to build it, I'll build it.
Yeah, I
Simple
got
as
it.
that, because I know you're sending a package soonish.
Yeah, because I got it in a bundle of kits for G-Cucks.
Yeah.
And it's like, it came with the Gundam Base 2.0, RG 2.0 and stuff like that.
The Zeus silhouette? What the fuck's the Zeus silhouette?
That is huge, isn't it?
I don't recognize the name of it. What's it from, Doki Honey?
Isn't that from Stardust Memories?
It might be.
That big motherfucker at the end.
Get a bunch of high grades and paint them in different styles. I'm looking to something like that in a synthwave style. If you want synthwave style, there are some special Chinese kits. That's one of the ones I'm getting, which is the cyberized versions. They do an Eclipse Gundam as well that's cyberized.
I've got the EG Strike Gundam that came with.
Oh, that's the Zeus silhouette. Comes with the Spectre. Right.
Oh, that one. I know which one you mean now. Yeah. That huge fucking gun.
I mean, it's a high grade kit, and to be honest with you, it is literally just a gun. So I'm not 100%. It's just a gun. It's basically a giant Doba cannon, is what it is.
The thing is, you could say the same about the Meteor unit. It is just a gun.
Yeah.
And same with
it's a gun with a jetpack.
The IBO, what was it called? The IBO long range unit.
I know what you mean.
Because the Chimera has that. So if you don't know, the Metaverse Big Bad was for Chimera Gundam, which is just a mixture of different suits, and it's huge. It's HG.
Right, speaking of huge, I'm just going to attach this, and then we're going to go on break.
Yeah, I'm just going to finish up the skirts, and I'll go on break. I'll be gone.
So we're going to have some wings on our chubby boy. Such a chubby boy. Yes, he does. I want to pinch his cheeks for being so chubby.
Whoa. Excuse me. I did not mean to do that.
I will admit as well, I actually like this Corvus. It's a different kind of design, and I do like it.
Yeah, a lot of people do like the Corvus.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to like the Valkyrie as well.
No, the Valkyrie is a fun build. I do enjoy that one. And I wish I had another. I just love building the Valkyries. Last one I did was in purple and gold colour.
You know, I'm actually setting this in VTOL mode. Yeah, it can go in VTOL mode.
Yeah.
Well, at some point, Mech, when we get you up and standing properly, you should put yourself a few little knickknacks on throne, because you'd be surprised how many people just want to be generous to their streamers.
Yeah.
I admit I am one of the more spoiled types. I am not going to pull any punches. I am very well treated by all of you. I am very grateful. But I have always been saying, I've always said, and I'm sure a lot of you will back me up on this, make sure to save some money for yourself to treat.
Yeah,
and don't make me the only VTuber you'll fucking treat as well. You know, there's always people like Despina over there who could do with a kit now and then themselves.
To be fair, though, I think Despina's really wanting just cards at the moment.
She wants the cards, and she has been to Gundam Base and bought herself a nice stockade, which I think is respectable.
Don't forget we're sending her a starter deck, so...
Yeah, you send that to me, I'll send that on to her with some other stuff out. Because I'm going to send her some cards myself. Because she scored the Cassatria, but didn't get the counterpart unicorn for it. And I'm like, well, I've got 2 of those unicorns.
Yeah. There's some real bad flash on this bloody Sinanju. I mean, real bad flash. It's not, which is unlike a Gunpla kit.
That is pretty bad to hear, then.
Mm. But the most of the Neo Zeong is hand packed.
Right. Okay.
It's not machine packed in the boxes; it's hand packed because a lot of the plastic sheets I removed runners from,
Yeah.
all like hand taped together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah. Right, there we are. Shinanju HG now has the MS is built. Just need to do its backpack and weapons. Other than that, though, she's done. So I'll probably do the
Hell,
backpack
yeah.
offline. So there's Shinanju, and then we'll transfer over to the Neo Zeong Mobile Armour.
Neo Zeong.
Now, Zeong Mobile Armour.
Neo Zeong. Christ.
And I will try. I probably won't be able to do it, but I'll try to do a turntable of this fucking huge thing.
You ain't doing a turntable. Just take photos. You're gonna break something if you turntable that thing.
I think I'm better off just putting it in the center of the table, just walking around it myself. Put myself on a little tractor.
We do have the princess bed. It's built and ready to go, darling. It's going to be put on stream with the debut. So it's ready, but I was going to show it on the debut. So it is there. It's just on standby. Right, there is the Corvus so far.
Yeah. That's what I'll do, Matt. You're right.
We've still got like an hour and a half minimum of streaming, maybe a couple of hours. Because, like I say, we're building this till it's done.
I might just put it in the middle of a
go.
roundabout and go around in a car.
Oh my god, you may as well.
Uh,
Where are they doing the MG or the RG? What do you mean? MG, RG, or what? Oh, they lost a piece of their unicorn perfectibility. I hope they find it soon. What, their real grade perfectibility? Oh,
Jesus.
well, Pete doesn't mention that because I don't always watch the entire stream. I've got the stream up, but I sometimes play games as well, so I'm missing some of the context. I'm hoping they find it then.
Mm.
There we go. That's glued in place and holding. I really do like how they've done this. I really do.
It's a nice little flyer. But yeah,
What you mean, little flyer?
little flyer. Also, you can see. Oh, I forgot to say. So also on the left-hand side of the screen at the top, you can see my shockwave that I built for Gunpla UK. That was my first reviews. One of my first kits I got from Gunpla UK is that giant shockwave. It was a real nice build, that was. Remember, because you got
the Optimus Prime,
yeah.
Optimus Prime from the same company.
And in front of him, you can see Vegeta and Goku, which are for Bandai Figure-Eyes kits that you can get from Gunpla UK. And there's that Bulbasaur that you got me too.
But front, and we are going to take a break there, my darlings.
Yep, and
So,
I'm gonna go.
Nick, do you want to give them some kisses and love before they go?
Yes, I was just saying goodbye.
But yes.
Thank you. Right, see you next time. Monday, yeah. Big ass orc. Yeah, for war. For war. Fine. Yeah. So. Yeah. So we're going to raid from my channel to these to add to the 2 viewers to theirs. I'm just going to put my YouTube in the thing. So not only do I have YouTube, I also have Twitter, Twitch, there's obvious Twitch, Kick. If you want to catch me on Kick. But yeah, so mainly on my YouTube I have reviews, Mobile Suit deep dives, a little bit of gaming, and some tutorials which I'm slowly adding to. So if you want to find out anything about how to pick your first gun part, how to panel line, what tools you need, soon I'll be doing videos on weathering, how to weather your model kits. I've also done about 13 now videos on different mobile suits for UC anime. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, go over there and have a look. Let me just lower my audio on my side. So yeah, find me over there, and don't forget to join our Discord, where I am also in there adding things, putting pictures up, discussing stuff about myself. So until next Monday, if you're going to catch me on stream on Twitch, I'll see you then, or you can just go over to YouTube and watch one of my videos. But until next time, remember, knowledge is power. Bye now.